My name is Amy, and I have a really good friend who lives in California. Her name is Dewana, and I promised her that I would make a video too. See, she's been making some videos, a video blog of her life with her child who has Down syndrome and autism. Well, I too have a child who has a dual diagnosis of Down syndrome and autism. We both share a lot of the same complications and behaviors and stuff. I really like having her to go to talk to because she usually can really understand what's going on. Something that I've realized that we come across is that our children, the problems that our children have, are not specifically like those with Down syndrome. And they're not specifically like those of autism because they have both diagnoses. Therefore, that makes it very complicated to get a diagnosis of autism and Down syndrome together, too. I, however, came up pretty lucky with that, and that we was able to get that determined pretty easily. But I'm now kind of running into a roadblock to where now things are changing. A very common problem that we run into a lot, roadblocks and stuff. As I'm sure if you've watched any of Dewana's blogs, she has kind of told you about that. But anyway, currently right now, just kind of tell you a little bit about myself and my family. I'm 33 years old. I have 3 children. My daughter Ashley, who's 14, Tyler, who is 11, and Drew, who is 8, almost 9. His birthday's next month. He's very excited. Tyler is my son who has the Down syndrome and autism diagnosis, and my view that I always say is that I don't just have one special needs child, I have 3, because the other 2 need my attention just as much too. And just being a regular, just having regular kids with no diagnosis at all can be challenging because all children have issues and problems that they go through. So I still want to be able to devote my time to my other 2 children as well too. I'm also married to my fabulous husband, Brad. We have been married for 15 years, and he's definitely my soulmate, my best friend. Man, I'd be lost without him. He's my world. So on top of taking care of a child with special needs, there's also that capabilities that you have to do to take care of your marriage as well too. So that's a little bit about me and my family background. Currently, right now, you're probably wondering, why is she in her car? Well, honestly, I actually have time to myself today. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, about 40 minutes away from home, and I have another doctor's appointment this afternoon at the same city that I had the first one. I was really excited about being able to have this time to myself today until I had the time to myself. It just feels odd to not be with somebody. I'm usually always in the company of my children. Because it's very hard to find someone to watch Tyler. Or usually me and my husband are together. Anything that we do. But I'm actually at the doctor's office because with all the stress and everything that happens in my life, of dealing with everything, it has caused me to have what's called pseudo-seizures. And pseudo-seizures are caused by stress. Now, imagine that. Don't we all have stress? Unfortunately, it's the way my body deals with stress, is that it causes me to have seizures. Now, no fear. The seizures aren't causing any neurological damage, thank God. I'm so glad they're not. But basically, I just got to learn to deal with stress a little better than what I do. But that's very complicated for a person like me because I am so empowered and strong-willed to make a difference. And I want each of my children to succeed and do very well at what they do, and whatever they choose to do in their life. So therefore, as you can tell, that may cause a lot of stress. I kind of wanted to go ahead and close this session out for right now. I'll be back later with another blog for Dwana to add on her shades of color. All right, thank you. Bye. See you later.